What is up guys, this is Tiro back with another video on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the EvolutionX ROM on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. I would say I have been using this ROM for a couple of hours now, and no ROM is perfect as you guys already know, and this ROM isn't either. So what are the bugs and what are the things which I do not like and what are the things which I like? I'll talk about everything in this video. So let's start. Here to the left we have the Google Now cards, and this is the launcher by the way. And over here, if you go into the settings, let me just show you. If you go into the gestures, of course we do have the double tap to sleep option, and you get double tap to like lot of gestures over here as you can see. And we have the tap and hold home button gesture, and lot of like other gestures are present too over here. So I have set it to double tap to sleep, and if you just double tap anywhere on the home screen, the phone will just go to sleep. So this is a pretty cool feature. Let me just quickly show you the fingerprint scanner speed again. So as you can see, it's not the fastest, but yeah, it's pretty good, I would say. Now over here, what are the problems regarding this launcher, you may ask? Well, the widgets are not quite properly working. I don't know, it's some kind of compatibility issue or what, but this subscriber count widget which I use on like every setup, like every custom video you have seen me like using this subscriber count widget. I'll link the app in the description box below if you guys need it. So this widget app like simply does not work over here, and sometimes when I try to add the widget, it simply like force stops. The app simply force stops. So that is some kind of compatibility weird issue, I would say. Now let's talk about Google Pay quickly. Well, yes, Google Pay is working over here, you don't need to worry, but to get it working you may have to try like thrice or maybe more than 3 times. So you have to try more than thrice to actually like get the Google Pay to be working, but it is working out of the box. You don't need to do any kind of tweaks over here. Now let me just quickly go into the settings, and before that, here as you can see we have the VoLTE logo up here, and VoLTE calls does work super fine too, you don't need to worry. And all the customizations over here are present in this EvolutionX settings. And if you go into the about phone, let me just show you the Android version quickly. Here it shows the EvolutionX logo up top, and Android version is still 9, and the Android security patch is of the latest April 5th 2019, and the stock kernel is the Dart Plus kernel. So the battery life is pretty decent. You can get around 7+ hours of screen on time pretty easily. And by the way, this ROM comes with like preloaded G apps. You don't need to flash any kind of separate G apps to flash this ROM. And if you go into the security, so if you want face unlock, if you go into the lock screen preference, here as you can see we have the automatic face unlock option. So the automatic face unlock option is there, and if you go into the smart lock, so in the smart lock as you can see we do have the trusted face option, and the face unlock does work fine too, you don't need to worry. And if you go into the display settings, let me just go to advanced. So from here as you can see we have the double tap to wake, and color theme option is there. So let me just apply one and see. Let's select light green. So as you can see, of course, alright, so this is the accent colors. I thought this is kind of theme, but yeah, this is the accent colors over here. So it takes a bit of time to apply a accent color from here, and that is how you can apply any kind of like accent color from here. And you have the device theme option to like change it to light, dark, etc. So we have the fonts too, like HavocOS. As you can see we have a bunch of fonts option. The options of these fonts are pretty great, but I think the HavocOS has a little bit better or more customizations regarding fonts. And one more thing in the display settings, that ambient display always on thing is always turned on by default over here. Yes, you can turn it off from here, and like let me show you what happens when you lock the screen. So this is how it looks like. In my opinion, this is pretty cool. Like it shows the Android Q style clock over here on the ambient display. This feature is really cool, I would say. Let me just go back. If you go into the sound settings, we do have the Mi Audio Direct, and you can also disable all the sounds like the screenshot sound, dial pad tone sound, charging sound, etc. You can disable it from here. And let me just go into the EvolutionX. So over here we have the status bar option, and we have the clock customization or stuff like that. Status bar and like brightness control both are there. You can just double tap on the status bar to like lock the screen, and you can adjust the brightness just by swiping on the status bar. So this I think a pretty cool feature in my opinion. And if you just go down, we have the status bar items for the Bluetooth headset, etc. icons. Battery icon style, you can change it to. We do have the big dotted circle or big circle stuff over here, and show inside the icon like percentage over here is there. And traffic indicators, you can enable it too. Bluetooth battery stats is there too. 4G icon, VoLTE icon, everything is there. And regarding VoLTE, let me just show you quickly. So this is the stock dialer over here, and we do have the video calling option, as you can see. But if you just call someone, you will see that there is no like call recording option. This is kind of the pixel experience dialer over here. So that is how it is, no call recording option in the stock dialer. And over here, if you go into the quick settings panel over here, as you can see, you can change the quick settings panel styles to like ninja, like audio style, or whatever you like. Lot of options are there. So you can definitely change these quick setting toggle styles, and you can add bunch of quick setting toggles from here, as you can see. So, and night light and stuff is there too, as you can see. It makes the display yellowish, so no issues regarding that. And screenshot, battery saver, heads up, you can disable it too from the quick settings panel. All those things are there. And vibrate on toggle touch is there too if you want that. And quick setting, quick pull down is there. Let me just go back. Let's go to themes. So from here you can change the accent colors too again, but this time instead of the names, it shows the colors over here on the screen, and you can like set the corners or stuff if you need to. And let me just go into the lock screen. So here in the lock screen interface, we have the media cover art, lock screen blur and stuff. Then we have the lock screen clock style, and this is a quite interesting thing. So over here we have the Android Q style lock screen clock, and this is how it looks like. Pretty cool in my opinion. And this just shows which song you are playing, and it shows the time like this, like it's 12:37 right now. And over here it shows the weather and stuff, so you don't need to worry about these things. As you can see, this looks pretty crisp over here, I would say. Let me just unlock the screen, and you can change these clock style of the lock screen too however you want, but it is by default set to Android Q text. And over here we have the lock screen widget and stuff. All those things are there. Let me just go back. Inside Misc, we have the double tap to sleep. Always use fingerprint unlock option is there, so this is pretty great, I would say. And fingerprint authentication vibration is of course there too. Let me just go back. Inside volume keys, we have the volume key customization. You can customize the steps, and you can customize the other volume things. And inside navigation, we have the buttons. We have accidental touch and one-handed mode enabling option. And inside nav bar, we have the like layout changing option, and you can swap the buttons. But when the layout is at normal, if you just swap the buttons, the back button should be like to the right, but it simply just goes away. Let me just show you by opening an app. So as you can see, it just like went away. There is no back button right now, but it is set to the inverted layout. So if I just turn it off, it comes to the back side, like left side. So that is how it is. This is kind of a weird little bug, I would say. Let me just go back. If you go into the gestures now, you will see that we have the AOSP gestures, and swipe up home button option is there. Let me just go back again. Navigation gesture, we have the full screen gestures, but this is not the edge gestures. So that is how I think. And if you just like swipe 3 fingers, it will take a screenshot. So 3-finger screenshot gesture is there too. Now let me just go to the notification. You can disable heads up again, and we have the like blink flashlight on call. The MIUI feature of calling and in-call vibration stuff are inside in the notification settings. And if you go into the recents panel, we have the recents panel option set to quick step. You can change it to stock grid Android Go style. And let me just go back again. Let's go to power menu. We have the advanced reboot. Let me show you the power menu quickly. As you can see, we have the advanced reboot over here, and you can directly boot into recovery, fast boot, or stuff like that. And you can even like disable the screenshot option if you want to like disable it from power menu. And if you go into the general tweaks, we have the USB configuration, and like default USB configuration, you can change it from here. And wake up on charge and stuff, you can disable it from here. Now let me just quickly go back again in the home screen, and here let's open a couple of apps and show you guys the app opening speeds and the RAM management. Let's open Chrome, File Explorer, Facebook, Twitter, Play Store. Alright, so it didn't open quite. And as you can see, we have the like Android Pie kind of animations are there. Let's open Spotify. Now Instagram. Now let's reopen all the apps from memory. Chrome is there, File Explorer is there, Facebook is still there, Twitter is there, Play Store is there too, Instagram is there too, Spotify is there, YouTube. Alright, so YouTube went out of memory, but yeah, I think it was kind of an optimization issue, but most of the app stays in memory on this ROM, so you don't need to worry about RAM management over here. By the way, we have the 4GB RAM variant of the Redmi Note 5 Pro here, and regarding the stock camera, we have the MIUI camera over here, and this is how it looks like. And of course, MIUI camera works fine with portrait mode and stuff. And we have the camera to API, so you can like install Google camera over here, and the Google camera portrait mode and stuff, everything is working fine. Even front camera and stuff, everything is working fine if you have the Indian Redmi Note 5 Pro. And that is how this ROM works, and that is how everything is working. The ROM feels pretty smooth, I would say. There are no huge issues regarding this ROM. You can play PUBG on HD and high settings, and here is the Antutu score over here of this ROM. So that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet for more amazing videos on custom ROMs. And do share this video out with your friends if they have a Redmi Note 5 Pro and if you want them to know about these custom ROMs. This is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching again. This is Tito from KDN Tech signing off for today. I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.